Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you how to make a cool painting in about an hour and get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel, and today we're going to be working on this painting right here. Okay, I call this one Cool River Sunset. This one's got some really nice colors. This picture is not the best, it's a little bit of a glare, but you get the idea. It's a pretty cool painting. I like the colors on it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to tell you what you're going to need for this painting. Before I get to that, like I do with all my classes, I'm going to give away a free giveaway painting with my, if you just answer my trivia question in the comments, I will send you a free painting. And also, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, follow. Just search Paint the Edge Off, follow me, and all that. Okay, so today what you're going to need is you'll need a 16 by 20 canvas, all right, like we do with all of our paintings. I also always have some paper towels. I've got a plastic cup here. You see some kind of water cup for your paint. Yes, Downson, thank you. I'm not drunk yet. I'm getting there, though. I've also got paper plates, some kind of palette for your paint. I've also got some a blow dryer. Okay, this helps me dry my paint fast. Okay, so it dries quickly, so I can move through it real quick. That's how I get them done so fast. Acrylic paint dries fast anyway, and then with the blow dryer it goes real quick. I've also got some tools here, so I've got some chalk. Okay, just regular sidewalk chalk. It's good for drawing on dried paint, and then you can paint right over it, and you can take it off with some water. It comes off, but it's good for just kind of sketching on your paint. And then I've also got a pencil that I'll use to draw, and then I've also got a few brushes here. So I've got my big flat brush. I've got my medium flat brush, I've got my medium round brush, and I've got my little tiny round brush, okay? So those are my 4 brushes. I'm going to put those bristle down on my water cup and then leave those there while I paint, just so they don't dry out. Okay, I've also got white paint, black paint, and then this one's nice. It's just the basic colors. It's got light yellow, phthalo blue, and crimson red. Okay, so this one's just kind of the primary colors, and white and black. So with that being said, let's take a shot here, follow along, chat and all that. And we'll get going. Okay, so I've added this handy dandy little, watch this. Wait, where's my... Did it work? Yeah, got a little shot counter now. Okay, so let's get started. So what we want to do first, take your pencil, and I'm going to draw my horizon line. Now the horizon line is a little above halfway, so I'm going to go, if I find about halfway here, I'll just go up a notch there. I don't know, it's probably a little less than 2/3, okay? Is that drawing under the camera yours? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the painting we're doing today. Yes. Okay, so let's draw this horizontal line. There's about halfway. Let's bump it up a little bit. Let's just make a little line here. Okay, there's our horizon line. Doesn't have to be perfect, but a line, and then that's all the drawing we're doing. Congratulations. Let's take another shot. And now I'm going to put my shot counter to use here. This is so fun. I don't know. I've figured this out. Okay. I've got to figure out a better way to put this, though. 2 shots. Okay. Okay. Let's get going. So, to paint here, we want to start with yellow. Let's get some yellow, red, white, and we'll get a little bit of blue. There we go. Yellow, red, some white. Okay, so we've got our colors there. We're going to start with, let's take our big brush out of our water cup, tap it off a little bit, and we're going to start by stirring this around in some yellow paint. Okay, so I'm going to get this stirred in. And then I'll take some white paint here. I'm going to stir some white paint in here, mix that in. So we get this nice light yellow. The white is also good to mix just because it white's more opaque, meaning that yellow by itself is kind of transparent. If you add a little bit of white to it, it covers a lot better. So, got my light yellow here, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this across. I'm just going to go wide across here, and take this up, I don't know, maybe about halfway up my sky here. Okay, and I'm going to take this kind of wide out here. Let's take it all the way across the bottom. I don't want to just kind of, just kind of fade, kind of taper in there a little bit. Okay, so we got that. And then let's take a little bit of red, just a tiny, tiny amount of red here. Let's mix that in with our yellow, get a nice light orange. So it's going to be red, yellow, and white. So it's kind of this coral color, like we're getting here. Okay, let's take that color, and let's start blending that in. Let's take this out here on the edges. Let's get that out. I worry all the time. Okay, and let's take that. And I'm just going to gently, just lightly brush that in here, where it's blending in with my yellow a little bit. Okay, now the key to blending is not overdoing it. All right, and you want wet paint. You want to brush kind of lightly. And as soon as you see it blend, just, let it go. Sometimes, a little bit more. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Sometimes, you got to brush a little bit more, but, whenever you do get those nice, easy brushes where it just blends right off the bat, just let it go, okay? Just let it go. Okay, we're going to need a little bit of blue as well. Okay. Let's take some blue here. Oh, let's wash our brush out because this is kind of orange. We don't really want to mix blue with our orange, actually. Mix blue and red and white. We want to get a purple, not a... And blue and orange together, you don't want to mix all three of your primary colors here together. Okay. Because if you mix all three of your primary colors together, you're going to get this gross, mud neutral color. As good as that's what you're looking for, but, when you're just trying to make a purple, that's what I'm trying to do here. There we go. We got kind of this nice little purple color here, kind of a purplish color. I am on TikTok. Okay, so yes, that is my TikTok, and I'm making videos to put on there, so it's like very new. But I appreciate you looking at it. I don't have anything posted yet. I'm sorry. It's a little misleading. But I am going to be on there, I promise. But right now it's nothing, you're right. I kind of was a little ahead of myself when I told people when I made that advertisement. But I'm on everything else, I promise. I don't know if I'm on Twitter really, but I have a Twitter. Whatever. Okay, got my light purple. Let's go. Let's put this light purple up here. And maybe I want it to be a little bit more reddish purple. Maybe I have to add a little bit more red to my mixture, but go ahead and take that in here. Let's get that slinging paint everywhere. And then, let's wash our brush out and get a little bit of red. I've got ideas for... I'm going to make some TikTok videos. I have them. I just haven't put them on there. So, I do need to get them on there, though. Okay. Take a little bit of white with my red. I think I need to put some, like, light red in between my purple and my orange. Let's go ahead and put that kind of in here. And then let's dry our brush off and blend it together a little bit. Okay, we'll come back to the sky here in a second. Let's give that a second to dry, and then we'll add some more colors on top of that. And you know what? Let's take another shot. Let's see. Need to add a lot more pink, and then we'll add our blues. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a quick blow dry. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm getting there. Let's do boom. Look at the shot counter. That's a new addition. Downstairs, you haven't been here before. That's a new one. I got a shot counter. This little edge here is pretty gross. Let's fix that. We're gonna fix that, okay? Let's get a little dry though, because I don't want it to mix. Okay, today's trivia question, if you want to win a free painting, just answer my trivia question in the comments, and I will send you a free painting. Today's trivia question is, which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Okay, diving, there's beach volleyball, shooting, curling, golf, luge, fencing, or sailing. Okay, now take your time, look it up online. Okay, try to Google it. Which Olympic sport looks the funniest? Olympics just ended this week, but let's see. If you answer this correctly in the comments, I'll send you a free painting of your choice. All right. Okay, let's get back to our sky. Oh, excuse me, sky. Okay, let's take some white. I'm gonna take this over here and get this kind of nice light purple. Sorry, not light purple, light red. Or just, a very, pretty much just red, just a tiny bit of white. You don't need we don't want like a light pink really, just a little bit, technically I guess it's pink because it's a light red or whatever, red and white. But we don't want it super light, just a little bit of white in there, okay? All right, now let's take this color, I guess now that I'm looking at my painting, it's a little bit of orange. Let's take some yellow in there. We kind of want to go back to our coral color, maybe just a little bit more red than that coral color was at first. Come on, pretty pink, pretty pink. Hey, Mikey K. Purdy sent me a little donation with the caveat that I had to invest it in a stock. So I was gonna watch your stream again and try to pick up on something and invest in a stock. Okay. Okay. Now, next thing we want to do is we want to take this red. We want to kind of drive this into the middle. And the thing about this painting that makes it really nice is that it's got these different angles to it. All of our brush strokes are kind of angular. Kind of coming in different, there's a lot of these little skinny. Okay, so we're going to kind of bring this in. And, let's go ahead and, I want to get this a little flatter and skinnier. So let's take this and I like to do that once in a while. And I'm going to lay my brush down, kind of lay it down, pull it through, flip it over, there we go. Okay. Now I want to drag really lightly, don't press down hard. Just very light brush strokes. That keeps your brush strokes nice and thin. Okay, we want to do some of these, I'm kind of going to go at like little angles there. Maybe some will angle down, maybe some will angle up. And this really starts to build the real, this starts to build up that whole texture, this whole style of the painting, I should say. Maybe style is the right word. There we go, something like this. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get some of those. Let's get a little bit of yellow. Maybe some of that yellow and white. Hey, Mikey, did you see that I have a shot counter now? Oh, okay, never mind. He's coming back. I'm so proud of it. Okay, let's add some of these little bit lighter orange ones as well. Okay, we're going to add these in. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we've got enough of our orange and light reds. Let's blow dry. Maybe one more shot wouldn't hurt. And then we'll do some purples and some blues. It's been a while since I painted this one, so we're like, you know, getting back used to it. Downsense asked, where are you from? You guessed UK? I'm from America. I'm from Arkansas. I am in Arkansas. I'm from Missouri or whatever, but... Oh, wait, did I do it? Wait. I gotta get better with my counter. Okay, now we're at 4 shots. Yeah, I'm from Arkansas. Very different from the UK. A cup of tea, or don't you? Or I don't know. I do, I don't. Okay, let's do some purple. Wait, where are you from? Other side of the world. Are you from Fiji? Is it like 4 a.m. where you're at? Where are you at? Where are you from there, Downset? I'm going to guess... oh, Germany. That's what I was going to guess. Okay, let's do some more of this light purple color here. Let's get this back on our brush. I washed my brush out a little bit. Let's get that water mixing in. And let's get some of this light purplish color here. Oh, these are the crappy paper plates. I ran out of my good ones. I'm going to get more good ones for next time. And let's get a little bit more red. All right, let's make this a little bit more, maybe a little bit more blue. Let's mix this up, get a little bit more paint on our brush. There we go. Now I got it bigger. Okay, we're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to take some of this purple. A little bit more red. But kind of mess with that color till you get it right. Maybe I want maybe a little bit more warmer purple, meaning a little bit more of a reddish purple. And I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to start building this up in the sky as well. Alright, let's take this here and let's put some of this out here. Now towards the top, maybe I'll put a little bit on the outside edges there. Not a ton. Man, my brush is just not staying flat. Not frustrating me. And I'm using my good one too, so maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Oh, okay. It's almost, was it almost midnight? Can I take it, flip it over, pull it through? I can't tell if my plate is kind of throwing me off here a little bit, or if it's my brush. But irregardlessly, let's put this, let's put some of this in here. Let's put some of these brush strokes going. Kind of a little angled up and down. More horizontal. Here we go. Maybe it's drying out faster. Maybe these plates are drying. Maybe it's absorbing the water a little faster than my other ones. Maybe that's what it is. I'm going to go with that. Because the other option is just that I suck. You know, which is a possibility. Very strong possibility. Let's put a few of these out here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's put, maybe put some light blue in there as well. The first drawing should I really find it interesting. Oh. Okay, let's get, some more white, some more blue. Alright. Let's get maybe some dark blue first. So there's our blue. Gosh, these plates are so crappy. I need to get better plates. I ran out of my good ones. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get started with my... I added a little bit of white to my phthalo blue. Not much. Okay, and... You know... It's a little lighter, but it's still kind of a dark blue, okay? So let's start with this. Let's start at the top here. We're going to do kind of the same thing. We're just going to drag real light. You know, if I need to add more water as I go, add more water. You probably won't have that problem unless you're using these same crappy paper plates as me. I need to go back. You know, you buy paper plates and you just think, hey, paper plates, paper plate. Then you get home and you're like, oh, these are way worse, you know? What am I to do? So... Right probably won't have that problem like me, but if you do, add more water to your paint so it doesn't dry out. You want this to kind of flow, make some nice skinny lines here. Alright. Again, I'm still doing these angled lines on the light. As I go out with these colors, I'm kind of keeping these closer to the outside edge so I'm not covering up too much of the orange and the yellow. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we want to do light blue. Okay, but I want to give it a minute to let that dry. You know, somehow I can't get the same red, you know? I want to get this same light red. You know what I think what it is I don't think I've taken enough shots. You're gonna get there on concrete. Okay, we're gonna come back to this guy because I feel like I've spent so much time on this guy. I just blow dry it a little bit. Let's move on. All right, I've spent enough time on that. Let's go. Okay, let's go down to our. Let's start working this in now. Basically, what we want to do here, before we really start, we do want to draw in where our river's going to be. So if we're going to imagine the sun is right here in the middle, let's start in the middle, and let's do a quick little. What's that? Less than, greater than? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but a little tiny. That's, you know, this. The river's going this way, then it's cutting this way. Okay, then it's going to cut this way. And out in here, now I can start maybe adding a second line so you can kind of see a little bit of a thickness. Okay, and then it's going to cut back. And each time it's going to get a little thicker as I go, right? Okay, but it's important to keep those real wide, very horizontal, trying to angle them down, like you kind of get carried away, like angling it down. You want to still keep them going very like that until you get down here. Then down here you can start getting a little wider, but just saying. Okay, now let's bring one across. Let's go. Okay, then as we go down here, I'm going to get a little wider here. And you know, down here I can kind of start angling down a little bit more. Okay, and this is where we can get a lot wider. And then we can get real crazy with it, you know? Just get real crazy. Alright, I might have to use my... Okay, now this obviously is some kind of, you know, like interpretation of a river. It's not really realistic. Okay, but that's kind of the idea. Now I've got my little kneaded eraser here. Erase some of that off. The main thing you want to do now, obviously you can make your zigzag different, but the main thing is keep it real. Up here at the top, you know, it's very, and you're keeping that, it's very barely leaning. You don't want to start angling down too much. It's natural to start doing that, to start going like, oh, I want to like, it's really, because you get to like deal with these like really wide parts. It comes out way wider than you want. But that's kind of what you got to play with there, okay? That's the that's kind of what makes it look good, you know? That's what you got to kind of, you know, figure out. Okay, oh, you know what I didn't, did I press shot for my last one? Maybe I did, I don't remember. Okay, let's see. Let's start painting now. So let's take our big brush there. Weird facts. Let's take some of this purple again. Let's go back over here to our blue. Let's take some more blue and red. Okay, let's mix up another nice warm purple. And let's get some white mixed in there. And what we're going to do... How did I do this painting? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with... I'm looking at my painting. I'm figuring it out. Red to purple. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've mixed up my purple. I've got that mixed up. And now once I've got that mixed up, Let's get our light red color here. I'm also going to start a new paper plate with red and white. Let's take our brush, let's mix some red with white. Here we go. I almost feel like maybe I should go back and I think this is the colors I used. Okay, yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of white with our red. Not much. Okay, and let's take this and let's start filling this in, okay? Go right across there. Now I did paint over part of my, you know, part of my river there. It's okay. I'll fill it back in. Don't worry. Okay. So there we go. We got that started, and okay, not perfect, but you know what? Now, I'm going to start going down. Once I get down about, I don't know. Once I go down, I don't know, 2, 3 fingers, 4 fingers there, so it's about as far down as I'll go. And then I'll start mixing my purple in. I'm going to try to kind of go around my river, but it's okay if you don't. If you get a little inside the river, we will go back and repaint that in. Now, one thing you can do if you want is you could take a Sharpie and trace your river right now, or before you start painting there, and that way you can still see it through. Even if you paint over it a little bit, you'll still be able to kind of vaguely see those lines, so then it won't be as hard to, you know, put that river back in how you had it. Okay, let's get a little bit of water on our brush. I'm not going to really wash it out too much. I'm just going to kind of get some water on there. And let's get this purplish color. Let's take this, and now we're going to kind of blend this in here. Let's put some of this in. And now I'm going to take this, I'm just going to kind of brush this right into my red. So we're going to get this blend going on. Now again, like I was saying earlier, the main thing with blending is just kind of, as soon as it blends, just leave it alone. You don't over blend it. If you over blend, just keep brushing forever, which is what a lot of people like to do. And it just kind of all becomes one color. A lot of people, kind of A-type personalities, I think. And, you know, art's hard for A-type personalities sometimes. It happens. It's okay. Okay, now I'm going to take just straight blue. I'm just going to get some phthalo blue on my brush. At the very bottom, I'm just going to put blue in here. Okay, then I'll blend that in with my purple. Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, doesn't that look nice? There we go, got them blending. Okay, and we'll stop there with the bottom half of our painting, and we'll go back to the top, and I'm going to put my sun in, and I'm also going to put in my light blues. Okay, let's start with light blue, so I got my big brush already, and let's take another shot. Who's kidding who? I need another shot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the astronaut, that's called Affectionate. I did that one a couple weeks ago. I'm working on some new ones. I'm trying to make new ones. I've cycled through like the 45 paintings or so I made, and I gotta make like another handful. I try to keep going with some new ones, and then, I don't know, at some point I'll repeat them, but cheers. Okay, back to our sky. And also, oh man, I dropped my brush. And also, trivia question coming up. Again, if you want to win a free painting, trivia question today is, which Olympic sport looks the easiest? I'm not saying it is easy. I'm just saying which one looks the easiest. I've been watching Olympics all week at work. And yeah, a lot of these look, some are kind of funny. Some are really goofy looking. So, you know, that's your trivia question. If you answer it correctly in the comments, I will send you a free painting. Just send me an address to send it to, and you get a free painting in the mail. I have too many paintings, okay? Down sent here, a new person here. I have too many paintings, okay? It's taking up all the room in my apartment. Sorry, my duplex. And, you know, I need to get rid of it, alright? So help me out. Okay, let's take some light blue. I've mixed up some real light blue here. Here's our light blue. Lots of white mixed in with our blue. And let's take this, and we're going to put some of this in. Let's put some of these in. You know, we can kind of start with some of these, you know, zigzaggy lines here. Okay, just zigzag it up. Just brush it in, okay? Just give it a little brush. Why not? Try it out. Okay, we want to get some of these going in the middle, but mostly we're going to keep these on the outside because we're going to put some little clouds that, you know, in the middle that'll kind of add that light blue. But other than that, maybe put some of these, just some of these like little accent diagonal lines. I'm going to put some of these in. Downstairs says, what do you mean with comments? Like, where do I type my answer? Just right where you're typing now. Just in the in your Twitch comments. Yeah, on chat. Yeah, just Twitch chat. Yeah, just in your where you're typing now. Yeah, just answer. Just give it an answer, and guess, and we'll just, you know, see if you're right. Okay. Okay. Let's take some more of this light blue. Let's make a big old cloud right here. Let's go like a nice. What I like to do for clouds is make them flat on the bottom. They're flat bottomed. Okay. And then, you know, go another couple little bumps up top. Okay, there's a big cloud there. The thing is, you don't want to do these little, like round all the way around things. It just doesn't look real. But if you put a flat bottom on it, I don't know, it just says, you know, it just looks more real. I don't know. So I'm just going to take one of these lines like this one. I'm just going to add a little wiggle on top. There we go. There's a little cloud. There's a little cloudy boy. And, you know, let's put another little baby cloud in the middle. There we go. Ooh, there's a little baby cloud. That one's off in the distance. Okay, let's put another one right here. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now, one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start switching to my small flat brush. I think I'm done with my big flat for a minute. Small flat brush. And I'm going to take some of my darker blue. So if I go back to my plate, here's my light blue I've been using. Let's go over here to some of my darker blue. Get some of that on there. And let's start putting some of this in our big cloud here. Let's just kind of let that blend. Just give us some little accent lines there. Don't stress too much about how that looks. Just want to add some of those other colors in there. Maybe put one going along the bottom. Maybe some going with these little curves. There we go. And then maybe we'll put another one here. You know, something like that. There we kind of see our clouds a little more clearly. You can see it's, you know, got a little bit of, maybe I'll put one little dark blue in there. Nothing crazy, just something. Okay, maybe I'll put a little here. And yeah, that's probably good for clouds. Only a few clouds in there, really. Maybe put a little bit more. I'm gonna leave that one blank. I'm gonna leave that one just light blue. Okay, so down said you guessed shooting. Shooting does look like an easy Olympic sport. Okay, we got some more viewers on. So here's a trivia question again. Which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Downson already guessed C, shooting. There's plenty there to guess, though. Olympics just finished up. I've had a blast watching them, but there's been a lot of like random ones, new ones that, like handball's a funny one I never heard of before. Shooting does look easy. I was sitting there online, I was like looking at like highlights, and it's like, this guy breaks the record for shooting, you know, and it's like, it's just him like, and that was it. And I'm like, okay, I guess that was good. My dog's barking. But I just thought that was funny because like I was watching him, it's like, that's a new Olympic record, and he's just like, and he pulls the trigger, and I'm like, okay, I guess that was good. I don't know. I'm assuming that was a good play. I don't know. It looked easy. But we'll see if that's the easiest looking one. That doesn't mean you won, Lucas. Okay, let's try this off a little bit. We're going to draw in where some of our little mountains are down in the bottom part of our painting here. We'll draw those in, and then we'll start adding the colors down there. You know, and then we'll finish, you know, we'll kind of go back and forth with the mountains and the river. We also need to add our sun in. Okay, if I put, wait, I don't think I added a shot for that last one I took. Did I? Or did I? I know I missed one. I think I may be 2 behind. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely 1 behind, right? Am I right? Oh, my shot counter is going to be off. Okay, let's see. Let's add in some mountains here. So let's draw in kind of the big things here. Now first, let's put in our sun. Let's get this kind of centered up. Okay. Let's have this sun. Oh, that doesn't show very well. Let's use the blue. Let's do a little half circle here. There we go. There's our little half circle. I'm gonna have that come down even a little into the red. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna draw that. That's gonna be our little moon. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw in where my little river is there. I think it's already changed from how I drew it originally, but that's okay. Okay, now this is what's good about the chalk. If I make a line I don't like, it comes off with water or spit. Okay, it tastes good. It settles your heartburn. Okay. Here I can kind of start angling down a little bit. Okay, there's our river. Let's get these angles a little bit better. Okay. Now, what we want to do is kind of draw where our little mountains are going to be. Our little mountains. Okay, so let's put let's start with the big ones here, okay? Let's see, the big mountains here are going to be, let's see, I'm looking at my painting over here. It's going to be a big mountain here that kind of comes down. There's a big mountain right there. It's kind of the one in front. Okay, then I've got my other big mountain here. This one's going to come up pretty high. It's going to go down into this little, right into that little crevice there. Okay. Okay, then I got another one that kind of comes up similar to the one on the left. But in reverse there. Okay, we got that one. Let's put another one here. Let's put another big old boy here. All right, that one goes down. You know, let's put some little tiny ones. Let's put some little, hey, there's some mountains there. Hey, let's put in some mountains right here. Just wherever you want, you know, wherever feels good to you, just put some mountains in there. There we go. We've got kind of a basic, a rough idea, okay? Okay. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Gotta drop my mic. Okay, let's start putting our, let's put the sun in first. Let's take our small flat brush, our medium flat brush, wash it out real good. Okay, wash it out real good. And then we're gonna get some white paint on there. I have to wash it out a couple times. Now, if you take it between your fingers like this, and you look, and that's pretty light, but there's a little bit of blue in there, and a little bit of dark blue. That means there's some paint in my brush. Do another swoosh. I just swoosh it back and forth. That's all I'm doing. You can swoosh it back and forth. Just don't jam it down in the bottom of your cup. A lot of people like to just violently stab the bottom of their cup with their brush. Don't do that. Okay, your poor brush didn't do anything to you. Alright, leave your poor brush alone. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my my sun here. Then I'm going to put my dark colors, just some dark colors to start off for my mountains. Then I'm going to start painting my river in. I haven't painted this one in a while, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember what I friggin' did for this. Okay, here we go. Let's put sun. Now, I'm going to have to put a couple layers of this because your first layer, as opaque as white is, it's still going to need a couple layers to really cover and look solid. Okay, but I'm just putting my brush here and I'm just twisting it. Okay, I'm just twisting my hand as I go around, okay? Okay, but there's, there we go. There's first layer. Now, you can still see that red through there. That's why I'm going to let it dry and go back, do another layer here a little bit, okay? The answer to trivia question comes towards the end, okay? That's why you gotta, now even if you leave and you don't, and you just like, answer trivia question, leave, screw you, I'm out of here. You can do that, and I'll still message you and say, hey, you won, you know, so you're not gonna miss, you know. Yeah, and you know, these usually take, now Lucas is asking, he's asking some questions, so Lucas is asking when does it come, and so it does come towards the end. Now these usually take an hour at the longest, hour and a half. What am I at now? Oh, shit, I'm already at 44 minutes. Shit. Okay, this is already taking a long one already. I think we're already a little behind. Okay, let's take our let's take this little brush here. And let's put in, we're going to start drawing in some of our mountains here. Now I'm going to make them a little thicker where the top of the mountain is. Okay, and I'm going to put some little lines like so. Just taking my phthalo blue by itself and my medium brush. I'm just going to start kind of drawing these lines in. And maybe drawing in, you know, the little lines, little horizontal lines kind of showing. Maybe some little, you know, layers in the land there. Maybe I'll put one up here. You know. Still up thinking as I cannot live. All right, there we go. There's a little mountainy boy there. Okay, and I'm gonna put you know, maybe a little bit here. I hope I can sing along. Hope I can sing along. Hope I can sing along. Now, one other thing I'm going to do after I put these in, I'm also going to kind of outline my river. We're going to outline the river with like the dark blue. You could do black if you wanted. Okay, Lucas wants a shot. Alright, you say so. I was about to take one anyway. What was I saying? You could outline the river. I think's what I was saying. Shot counter. Okay. Okay, back to painting. Okay. You know, let's put now these ones up here. Oh my God, my dog! I don't know what he's barking at. I'm gonna go ahead and paint in some more of these. Now these ones at the bottom here, I'm going to put a little bit of black in there with those in some areas. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and paint this all in dark blue. Just go ahead and paint this whole thing in dark blue. Now, while this is wet, I've gotten most of my dark blue. Now, maybe before I do this, I should have maybe outlined my river, but oh well, too late. Let's go ahead and take both of these and put both of these, fill these both in with blue. Let's take both of these, just fill these in with dark, with phthalo blue. Now, I'm going to get some black paint. Take a little bit of black paint here. Mix that with our blue. Now you got this real dark blue. Now, a little bit of black will go a long way. I'll tell you that. So, you know, a little bit of black, just a little drop. See how far it goes, because you probably don't need too much. Okay. And what we want to do now is let's add in some dark blue. Let's add in some black. You know, you could actually just take black by itself, really, in this dark, in this blue, since it's already super wet and you're painting wet into wet. You could go ahead and just take some black, kind of paint in where you think there's going to be some darker values. Okay. Maybe put a little bit here. Dry your brush off and go ahead and blend that in. Tower Mountain's got a little bit of, you know, a little bit of variation, some different shades of value in there. Okay, we can see some of our blues, some of our dark black blues there. Now down here at the bottom, I'm just gonna paint this in black here. This is gonna be real dark. So just use one blue and black, mix that together, fill these suckers in right here. Fill those in. You can honestly just fill them in black if you want. Probably be better just fill them in black. You want these to really be darker than what's behind it. So if you just made those other mountains pretty dark, black might be your option there, okay? Alright, what do you, if I won you, you measure me, I don't know, I guess you get in. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you win, yeah, I mean, I don't care. Yeah, just tell me whenever you want. I'll message you, and you just message me back whenever, and you know, I'll send it to you. If you win, okay? You haven't won yet. This is a very scientific question, okay? Which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Okay, now, you can't Google this, okay? I'm an expert, okay? I know the answer. No one else does, okay? So you don't know if you're right yet. Sheesh Louise. Okay, let's put... let's take... what am I doing? Okay, so we got this. What else do we do? Okay, we need to start adding some colors into our... Oh, before we do colors into our bottom there, I can also message you on Twitch. Okay. Lucas, are you drunk? Alright, I'm gonna go back to just some nice, just phthalo blue by itself. And now I'm gonna go ahead and draw in just real thin. Now if you want to use your tiny baby round brush, go for it. I'm gonna use my medium flat brush. Just like a loose little outline there, so it's kind of got some dark lines while it dries. And then when we put our colors in there, our light colors, Yo! What's up, Silence? Rant, what are you doing? My dog's just on high alert. I don't know what his deal is. Hey, Lacey! We take Rant out. We put Rant in there. He keeps barking. Thank you. Hey, Silence just got off work, huh? Okay, let's wash our brush out. Silence, I'm gonna take a shot for you. Let's wash our brush out, and then I'm gonna put another layer on the sun. Okay, and then I'm gonna start adding my details to the, you're not drunk? Gotta be productive. Okay. You don't have to give me the long answer. Silence, did you see that I got a shot counter now?
Great big hit. Great big hit.
Alright, let's take some white paint. Here's some white paint. Let's get some white paint. Let's put another layer on our sun.
Well,
Make sure that's nice and solid.
That old Willie Shakespeare here used to write.
Great big hit.
So as this sun dries, you want to add a couple. You want to keep adding layers till it's really solid, covering all that stuff. Okay. All right. Make sure it's all the way covered.
Great big hit.
You know, just like your mouth and your nose in public, cover it up. Okay, let's go ahead and do, okay, I'm going to do some light blue. Okay, I think I'm going to do some light blues, some light reds, and purples. Now we're going to start putting in our accent, we're going to start stylizing this motherfucker. Now let's start really painting here. Alright. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do think that I'm pretty sure I missed one of my shots, though. Alright, let's take our light blue and let's paint this in. Okay, now I want to let's put some of these lines, you know, in on our mountains here. There we go. You're going to kind of give our mountains a little accent line there. So I want to put these definitely on the lines where it's going to be where the light is hitting. So I'm kind of putting them more in the center here. So, you know, I want to put, you know, some here. Let's put some maybe in here. Now, I'm going to come back on this. There's some effects I want to do to these ones in the front to show light kind of spilling over it. Okay? But we'll get to that later. Right now, I'm just going to put in these, like, you know, just these little lines like so, just to kind of give you an idea of kind of the shape of these mountains. Alright, let's put maybe a little bit, yeah, let's put some in here. I'm basically going to, let's get rid of that. Okay, well, it's wet, we can get rid of that. Let's put some of these, you know, kind of going across our land. You know, there's some of these going in between. And this land in the middle where this light is hitting. Oh, man, oh, a little light blue, light blue. Oh, you know what? Shoot, this is supposed to go up so high it goes up in the sky. Well, too late for that, I guess. In my opinion, what do you think? Oh, hey, Silence, if you want to win a painting, by the way, here's the trivia question this week. Trivia question is, which sport looks the easiest? I really just want to talk about handball. I mean, what is handball? I think it looks so funny to me. It doesn't look the easiest to me, really. That's why it's not on here. But it looks hilarious. It looks like someone just like made up in like gym class or something. Like, oh, handball. So he's like, dude, just like, and, you know, throwing these like Okay, you say curling? That's a good answer, because curling does look easy. Silence, you never picked... Did you ever pick a painting from last time? Silence still has to pick one from friggin' last time. He never picked one. Yeah. Yeah. Friggin' Silence. Okay, let's get some light purple. So I'm going to take my red and my white here. Now, I'm not going to wash my brush out because it's okay if I have a little bit of blue on there. You can wash it out if you've got a real thick glob of blue. But I'm just going to like let it blend in. Because honestly, if I mix enough red and white, it'll just kind of, it won't be too much of, oh, after this for sure. What time is it? 5? Probably 5:30, if I'm being honest. 30 minutes. That's all you're here for, really, isn't it? When are we playing Overwatch? Alright. Let's get our light pinkish purplish. Let's take this color now and let's put some of this down here. Let's take some of this, let's put some of this in our... Put some of this on some of our mountains there. Let's put some on the land though as well. Need some water mixing in. This is getting real dry. Every once in a while mix some water in, okay? If your paint is too thick, every once in a while and you're not getting those thin lines, even if you're dragging it nice and light, not pressing down hard, and you're dragging it real, you know, flat to your painting and it's not coming out thin, add some water, okay? No silly man. I like, is that a saying, no silly man? Wait. Okay, what's that song that my bank account's on Goofy? Is it a Run the Jewels song maybe, or God, what song is that? Some song that says my bank account's on Goofy, and I can't stop laughing at how stupid that sounds. But did you just say no silly man? Is it a saying? I'm too old. Too old. Oh, okay. Calling me Sill? Okay, I'm gonna put some of these light pinks in there, just kind of the same way I did the light blues. Kind of show, you know, where the one side of this is. Okay, put some of this on both of these. Yeah, same kind of idea I did with the light blue there. Now, I think in my original painting is a little more red, probably not quite as light as these are. Maybe add a little bit more red to this. There we go. Get a little bit more red mixed in there so it's a little bit more. Now, one thing I want to do here is I'm going to add this, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this like this, and I'm going to go put my brush flat on this line, on this edge. I'm just going to pull. Oh, shit, my trivia question down. Sorry, it's been up there for a while. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, I'm just going to kind of put there and pull and lift off. Press down, pull, lift off. Okay, and that's basically all I'm going to do. I'm going to do that all down this edge. Some areas I might just do a quick one because I don't want it to be real strong. It needs to be kind of faint. Okay, we'll do it here too. Ooh, that's still got wet black paint. It's okay though. If it's too wet to mix, you know, or to do this, dry it off. Pause this video, dry, and keep going. There we go. I want a couple that kind of come down further. You can kind of see it come past that. Maybe one more. There we go. Okay, let's put, let's see, do I need some more pink? I think that's okay. Okay, let's do our river. Now again, we gotta really wash this out because we're going from like all these colors to, you know, light yellow, light orange. light red, light blue, etc., etc. So let's really wash this out. Probably take another shot. I'll be honest, man. I was running around today. I had so much stuff to do. I got here barely in time to do my stream. I'm a little off. I'm just having fun right now. Normally I'm a little more prepared. Had all these different things going on today. Just take another shot. Let's see. I'm gonna get some light yellow. We're gonna start with yellow. Oh, I should probably do another layer of white on my sun. Okay, and then we'll start painting in our river. Let's do this actually. Let's take a blow dry here. Okay, we're gonna put some white on our sun. We're gonna put some white all through our river. Blow dry the river, and then we'll paint the river, and it'll be nice and solid. All right, so let's take our brush, really wash it out. I don't really write songs, I paint. I can minimize the wrong like Saint. Stroke good like a Sharpie nigga. Hungry is like barking nigga. Technique is like Starkham in a metal suit rain down. Dude, model cars are sick. I used to do model cars. When I was in high school, I remember I would always do model cars. And then I got, so Gundam Wing was awesome when I was in high school. That's how old I am. And I would get Gundam models and do those. Dude, I have a Hot Wheels collection too. Hot Wheels are awesome. Just fun. That's right. Do what makes you happy. God, fucking wholesome ass content over here. We're the fucking wholesomest motherfuckers. Okay, here's another layer of white on my sun. Okay, now let's take some white and let's also fill in. I'm just gonna do a nice white, kind of looks like a loose white horizontal line underneath our sun, almost like a reflection. You know when you see in the distance, it's like hot, and then like you see that reflection like on like pavement or some shit. That's kind of what I'm doing there. Another shot. Okay, I'll do one here in just a second. Okay, give me just a second. I'll do another one. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and paint in my river white, and I'm going to take a shot while this, and then I'm going to let this dry, and while it's drying I'll take a shot, just so this stream doesn't take 5 hours. I'm going to try to be efficient with my time. This stream's a combination of art skill and alcoholism. Okay, here we go. Combination of, oh, I'm really good at art, but I'm also really good at drinking. I don't feel that drunk. You know, and you know, they always say, do what you're good at, you know, do what you're good at. Well, I'm good at getting hammered. I'm good at not getting hammered, really. Okay, I'm going to blow dry this, then we'll paint in and we'll mix in all those colors, you know, to give it that nice gradient from yellow to orange to red to blue. Keeping it all kind of a light shade of those colors. Kind of what makes it look so nice. Shit. A little bit of black mixed in there. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, there's our river. Let's, okay, what'd you say? Take a shot? Okay. Oh, sheesh. Okay, they want me to take a shot. Purdy, did you notice anything different about the stream? Huh? Huh, Purdy? Huh? Did you, huh? I have a shot counter now for how many shots I've taken. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one now before I forget to, because I've already forgotten a couple times. Up to 9 shots. Hey Purdy, today's trivia question is... oh, you did already notice? Hey, checking. Oh, there you are. Yes, yeah, you saw. Hey, today's trivia question. Which Olympic sport looks the easiest? You already, I think, Lucas already guessed curling, which does look easy. So curling's out. Or did you guess shooting? Curling and shooting. No, shooting it, right? That's what you guessed, shooting. I thought for some reason I thought you said curling. Shooting's a pretty goofy one too. Curling, luge looks pretty easy. Okay, so give it a guess. Purdy, I don't know. I can't remember if you've won one before, right? Your steak cutout. Your stream cutout, maybe? Oh, okay. I was saying, here's the trivia question. Oh, you're driving. I'm driving. Does that mean you can't guess the... You don't want to guess because you're driving? Okay, so we're pretty much done. We're almost there. Just a few more details we can add in our sky or our, you know... Okay, Purdy, if you want to guess, which Olympic sport looks the easiest? You won a painting before? Did I send it to you? Did you? You pick H. Sailing. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Hey, Purdy, did you win a painting before though? And did you get it? Did you pick one out and I gave it to you and sent it to you? I'm just curious. Okay, we have 8. Okay, we have sailing. We have shooting. Okay. Okay, so here we go. That's pretty dry. Let's paint in our river. Now let's start with white. Let's start with our white plate here. Get our brush all mixed. Now, granted, my water cup is, the water in there is color different, okay? Now, the water shouldn't affect your paint too much. Okay, I think I'm gonna take another shot too. Let's take another shot. But if you mix that water into your paint, if there's not paint in your brush, it should be fine. If you start mixing like this and it turns to all different colors, you have paint in your brush. Okay, it's not the water cup, it's your brush most likely. Okay, let's take one more shot. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh, shot counter. This is what I gotta get used to, is pressing the shot counter button. Oh shit, did it count it? Did it change? Double digits. Purdy, have you won a painting and I've sent it to you before? Okay, let's take some yellow, mix that in with our white. So a very, very light yellow. Looks like I need more white than that. Let's get more white. Okay, you did get one before? couldn't remember. I thought I'd sent one to you, but I couldn't remember. Okay, we're gonna start with our light yellow here. Okay, now we're gonna start by just kind of lightly tracing this in. Now, once we get at, after a few, about, I don't know, if you think of this in thirds or fourths, we get about a third of the way down our, somewhere in here. Let's take this out, and then when we start coming down this way, we're gonna take some orange in there. Okay, let's take some orange. Let's take some of our red, just a little tiny drop of red, just like a littlest bit. Okay, let's put that over here on the plate, just so it doesn't get, because you'll be surprised how far red goes. Red goes so far. It's so, I don't know. It's just more powerful than you think. So just start drop by drop. Maybe there is a little drop. Whoops. There we go. Put that over here. Little drop of red at a time. Okay. With the whole glob of yellow. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's take our orange here. There we go, nice light orange. Okay, let's take that down this angle. Then as we switch here, let's add more red. Okay, let's add some red here. And more red now. Now that's a lot of red. Okay, and let's just add a bunch of white to that. It's just a very light red, maybe a tiny bit of that yellowish hue in there, but that's pretty much just a light pink, little tiny bit of that yellow in there to make an orange. Okay, and let's put that in here. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, let's paint this in. Ow, ow, ow. What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but it would be really great.
Okay, let's add a little bit more red. Let's get a little bit more red as we go down. So let's get a little more red as we go down. Then it's going to switch to blue. Here we go. Let's go there. There we go. Okay, now let's wash our brush out completely and get some light blue. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Lucas, Birdie, hey, calm down. Don't fight. Actually, I kind of want to see you fight. Fight it out. There's enough paintings, honestly, to go around. If you both want to win a painting, I'll just send you two paintings. I'll just send 2 paintings out this week. I have too many. I'm honestly, running out of space. Alright. Alright, let's take some light blue here. Okay, and after I do this, I'm going to take one shot, and then I'm going to add our final details, our final highlights to really finish this sucker off. Okay. Alright, I got my light blue. Let's finish this up. Okay, here we go. Bottom of our river is now blue, this light blue. Okay. So our painting's kind of gone through, now we've kind of skipped over purple, I guess, but frick it, who cares? Kind of skipped over purple. Now I love purple. It's not that I don't love purple, it's just kind of, this painting, it just works better with this trio of colors. Quattro colors. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to keep in mind is I want to keep these quick, skinny, angular lines in there. That's kind of what makes it, And I'll kind of cover those up, I'll kind of keep those little skinny lines going. Now, what I want to do is, okay, before I'm done, let me take a look at this. What do I need here? Maybe a little more color, a little more bright reds going on. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give some accent lines going on. Again, anyone wants to win a free painting trivia question today, I'll just throw the trivia question back up for a second. Which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Doesn't mean it is the easiest, just which one looks the easiest, okay? Okay, I'm going to take some white and some black, and maybe some other like reds. Okay, let's add some colors onto this thing and finish it up. Now, you know, I'm gonna start at the top and kind of work my way down. I want maybe a little bit more reddish, more or less reddish color, huh? Oh, what? Oh, what? What's going on? Oh, what? Let's add some of these colors. This isn't colorful enough. It's not in far enough. Let's put some out here. Let's put some of that going on. That's enough of that. Let's get some orange. Breaks your heart. Country music's not my favorite, but this is like one of my good friends. This is one of my best friends I've known since I was a kid, and I love him. And I love this music. I think he did a really good job. So, you know, maybe I'm partial to it, but I don't care. I've known him since I was in 6th grade. Okay. I'll take a shot with you too in a minute. Okay. Let's see here. You know, let's put a little. Maybe even put some of this orange on here. How's this looking? Now, let's not get too carried away with that. Maybe we'll put.
Back to you. So don't tell me, don't tell me.
Now I'm going to put some of these other colors, just kind of feel it out. Where you think these need to go. Put some of these colors. I also like to put some of these crisscrossing into other colors and other variations of mine. Where it's going from yellow to orange to red. Put some of that into your yellow, put some into your red. Okay? Let's put some. Let's get some of our red, just our red and a little bit of white. Okay, now we got kind of our reddish color there. Let's take that. Let's take some of that. Now, like I was on my brush, I'll take some of this into my blue, take some of this into my yellow, my orange. Here we go. Let's fucking go, baby. Yeah. Okay, let's get some light blue. Finish this sucker off some light blue, then some white and some black. Let's take a shot. Okay, light blue. Wash a little brush out. Oh, I didn't count my shot counter. Something I gotta get used to, people, okay? Give me a break, alright? Give me a freaking break. Okay, little brush. Wash it out real good. Wash it out. Nice and good. Take some light blue. Okay, let's take this. Let's take some of this into my red. Oh, what's going on? Oh, crisscrossing. Oh, what's up? Oh, crisscrossages. What do you know about the crisscrossages? Okay, let's put some more of this right here. Maybe I want to put a little there. Maybe we'll put some, maybe in here. Maybe I'll go back to the sky. What's up? What's up? Okay, maybe I'll put one here, one there. Maybe we'll put, whoa. Wham, wham. Oh, what? What's my favorite color? Cornflower blue. No, I don't know. You know, I don't know. That's like such a fucked up question. I mean, it's not fucked up. I don't blame you at all. But I'm just saying, like, what's your favorite color? Like, I don't know. There's lots of cool colors. You know what I mean? Like one. I mean, in general, I think blue is probably my favorite color. Like, just there's like the variations from blue to like all the things that encompass blue and the colors that, like, if you think of all the reds, all the oranges, like all those colors, I think I like the variations of blue or green more than the variations of other colors. But it's a tough question. I mean, there's lots of good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's. I don't know my favorite color. I mean, if I really want to get into it, there's like. Yeah. See, now Serenity's a good one because it's got these light purples and it's got these. You know, light tan colors that mix, and something about that. There's a tech class I took called Color Theory, and it was placing colors next to other colors, and that really, you know, it changed what all the colors look like. Oh, McKenna's on. McKenna, do you want to see my today's trivia question? McKenna is, which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Not which one is the easiest. Which one looks the easiest? Okay, so there's a few different answers here you can take. Okay, let's get white and black on our painting, on our plate. You don't know what luge is? Did you not ever see, wait. Cool Runnings. Hey, you got the bobsled team. Hey, Jamaican bobsled. How's that song go? Gonna be the first Jamaican bobsled team. I can remember that song. Remember Cool Runnings? Luge. So they're in the like bobsled. They're like, wait, isn't that luge? It's something like that. They got on a little track and they're little like. Yeah, bobsledding. Yeah, luge is something like that. But I think luge is like a one-person thing. It's not like four. It's like luge, I think, is just like one person on one little thing. Sailing is easiest. You just check back on boat with your board shorts on and whiskey and sail. Okay, birdie. All right, let's see here. Let's put some white. Let's put some white highlights. Let's put some white. Satisfaction. Maybe a couple of white lines here, there, just kind of give a general, I don't know, just a general idea, kind of, you know, little highlights. Now, the main thing I do is put a little bit of white here on these two mountains here, and we had a little Now there's some light wrapping around them mountains there. Oh, highlights. What I do. Diving? Okay. McKenna answers diving. Okay, let's put some white. I think that's it. Okay, let's put a little bit of black. Last thing we do. Very last thing. Black paint. Okay, McKenna, stay tuned because I had the answer. We're almost there. Just going to take some black paint. I'm going to take one more shot.
Now how does that sound?
Now I'm going to take some black, and what I want to do is I want to outline some of these, just the river. In a couple areas, just a couple quick little thin lines. You see how much that brings it together? Look at that. That's what you want. It's a couple thin black lines. Chow, pa-chow. If you make sound effects, that's what I learned in art school. I went to college for art, and they said sound effects. While you paint, go pa-chow, pa-chow, pa-chow. And I said, it's going to be tough, but I can do it. Okay, boss? I call my teachers boss. I said, hey, boss, I can do that. And they said, are you sure? Don't call me boss. My name's Miranda. And I said, I don't care, boss. I didn't hear what your name was. I'm calling you boss. And they said, don't call me that. My name's Jenny. And I said, fuck that. You're boss now. That's why I love Bruce Springsteen. Okay, here we go. Black. Okay, we did it. Now, last thing you want to do is paint the edges. Okay, final answer. The correct answer. Today's trivia question was, and I am going to take a shot here. Today's trivia question was, which Olympic sport looks the easiest? Now, the correct answer is C, shooting. Okay, Lucas wins. Okay, I watched a highlight video the other day, and it was blah 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 breaks Olympic world record. Now, to set this up, they're going, oh, it's down to this guy and that guy, and here we go. They're gonna shoot, and here's the whole video. It's this guy going. And he shoots, and then it's like wide outside. It's not even close to the middle. And the other guy shoots, and it's way closer to the middle. And he goes, you know, and it's another shot, and it's still, and the other guy shoots closer, and he still wins, and they're like, oh, he's amazing. He's won the Olympic. He's cracked a record. And I'm like, I mean, I guess that was good. I don't know. You could really just tell me it was good, and I would just believe you. Because I can't fucking tell. Like, it all just looks like whatever to me. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so good guesses, everybody. Fencing's a close second to me. I honestly think fencing's a close second. I mean, what? This is fencing. Sailing, I guess, maybe too, but fencing's like. I mean, we all play around fencing, so it looks kind of easy, right? I mean, I'm sure they're all hard, but some of them look easy. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, last things we want to do in our painting. I just feel like when I was watching that video shooting, I was like, I was so excited. I was like, yes. Oh man, this is going to be such a great highlight of these Olympic, you know, national sport. Oh, you know what? If you guys haven't watched yet, watch Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart. Okay, sign your painting with your little brush. Once you sign your painting, it's a fancy painting. You can sell for millions of dollars, by the way. Okay, if you haven't already, watch Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg just pretend like they're you know, commentating and like commentating on stuff. It's hilarious. If you haven't watched Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart talking about the Olympics, they have like, there's so much. They talk about like every event. It's so funny. Please watch it. It's the greatest thing ever. So that's my PSA. Watch Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg talking about Olympic sports. For some reason, NBC let them just be goobers all day long on the Olympics, and it's the greatest thing ever. Like, I'm leaning towards NBC because they did that. It was the coolest, funniest thing ever. Please watch it. It's so funny. But yeah, Olympics, you know, I've been watching them like non-stop for like the last couple weeks at work, and it's pretty fun, interesting. But I will say some of the sports, like handball, is one of the funniest things to me. I don't know, I can't describe it exactly, but I mean, come on, handball, like it is so stupid looking. It looks like some goofy motherfucker in gym class made up, you know, and then it's like, hey, look at this. So it just like, it's kind of like you know, soccer, kind of like, you know, basketball, kind of like this, kind of like football. It's just like some dipshit made up a goofy sport, right? And there's also like Oh man, I just keep thinking of this Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart thing, and they like are showing, and they do this handball thing, right? And they have this professional handball guy on there. And now I will say, when I was watching handball, like the guys like they score a lot. They score a lot. Like it really is hard to be a goalie and defend because they're just like, win. And they just throw these like dodgeballs in, basically these tiny little like balls like this big, you know, like they're just like, huh, they just like chunk them, and it's hard to block them, and it's easy to make a goal. So it's like the scores were high, but they had this professional handball guy on, and it's Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg, and they're just throwing balls in a goal, and they pretty much scored every single time on this professional guy, like, and it makes me wonder like how serious of a sport this is. Like if this guy's a professional and these two dudes just like throwing him like crazy, just scored on him every single time pretty much. I thought it was funny. That's my recommended thing for you all to watch, is that. It's hilarious to me. Hey, congratulations to Down Scent. They won the trivia question today, and you know what? Hey, thank you everybody for watching, and till next week, I'll see you then. I'll probably be on painting. I'm probably going to stream Overwatch, and then I'm probably going to be painting the next couple days. So, yeah, thank you all, and if you haven't already, search Paint the Edge Off. Downset pointed out that my TikTok is not really active, but you know, it's in it. I'm playing it hell at it. Yeah. Like, how hard is it to goal keep a handball? Downson is messaging and saying it was hard to be a goalkeeper. Yeah, because it seems so easy. Like everyone's just chunking balls. Like it's not like soccer where like you have to hit with your foot. Like you can just chunk them wherever. And there's these little balls. They seem much smaller. But yeah, okay. Hey, thank you everybody. Till next time. I am so far 12 shots deep. If I didn't, I think I might have missed one though. Oh, the goal is small. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, hey, till next time. Thank you all. Have a good week, and till next time, Paint the Edge Off. See y'all later. Bye.